Good morning, class 11. Welcome back to the class. So, today we'll start another chapter of our term 1 syllabus, sequence and series, chapter number 9. Okay, so we have done complex numbers. If you have solved questions of complex number from NCERT exercises and you have got any doubt, send the doubts. I'll send back you the solution. Okay. Now, arithmetic progression, sequence and series में first thing arithmetic progression AP. You have studied in class 10. What is the general form of an AP? First term is A. Every term progresses with a common difference. Common difference is D. So next term will be A plus D. Then A plus 2D. A plus 3D and so on. So we observe one thing. In the first term, coefficient of D is 0. In the second term, coefficient of D is 1. Third term, coefficient of D is 2. Fourth term, coefficient of D is 3. So whatsoever the number of term is, the coefficient of D is 1 less than the number of term. Okay. So we know that nth term of an AP is A plus n minus 1 into D. This is what you have done in class 10. Also you have done sum of n terms of an AP is n upon 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D, or simply it is n upon 2 into A plus an. Up to here you have done in class 10, right? It's just a recap of what you have done. In grade 11, under the chapter sequence and series, we have another type of progression known as geometric progression. होता क्या है? In an arithmetic progression, the terms progress with a common difference, whereas in a geometric progression, which is in general we call it as GP, the terms progress with a common ratio. Its general form. First term is A. Now here we don't have a common difference, that is in AP. Here we have a common ratio. First term is multiplied by common ratio R. So AR, second term. Third term again multiplied by R. AR square. Fourth term AR cube. Fifth term AR power 4. And so on. So whatsoever the number of term is, the power of R is 1 less than the number of term. So the general term, or you can say nth term of a GP will be A into R to the power n minus 1. This is the general term of a GP. Right? A into R to the power n minus 1. Let us understand it. Suppose you are provided with a sequence. Okay. Now 2, then minus 4, 8, minus 16, 32, 64. This is definitely not an AP. Is it a GP? If it is a GP, second term upon first term should be equal to third term upon second term, which should be equal to fourth term upon third term. Common ratio. So what do we get? Minus 2. So here in this GP, A is equal to 2 and common ratio R is equal to minus 2. So what should be the nth term? An is equal to AR to the power n minus 1. So A is 2 into R is minus 2 to the power n minus 1. So I can do one thing. 2 into, इसका जगह टर्म अगर मेरे को और सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म में लिखना हो, 2 into 2 to the power n minus 1 into minus 1 to the power n minus 1. Right? 2 to the minus 2 means minus 1 into 2 whole to the power n minus 1. So minus 1 to the power n minus 1 and 2 to the power n minus 1. So minus 1 को पहले लिख दो, minus 1 to the power n minus 1. 2 power n minus 1 multiplied by 2. 2 means 2 power 1. So this becomes 2 power n. So for this particular geometric progression GP, this is the general term. Now, अब n की value, if n is odd, so any odd number minus 1 will become even. So minus के ऊपर even power becomes positive. If n is even number, even minus 1 is odd, minus 1 के ऊपर odd power will become negative. Understood children? This is how we find the general term of any geometric progression. Okay? अब एक काम करते हैं. This is an AP. Right? This is an AP. Let us see. Let us understand. I hope you know what do we mean by mean. M-E-A-N. Mean. Arithmetic mean. Sum of the quantities upon number of quantities. So I'll randomly pick any two terms. Mean of first and third term. So first term is A. Third term is A plus 2D upon 2. So A plus A is 2A plus 2D upon 2. 2 taken common, what do I get? A plus B. So this is the mean of these two terms. So if this pattern is to be followed, then third term will be the mean of second and fourth term. Let us find out. Second term plus fourth term. A plus B plus A plus 3D upon 2. इसका mean. A plus A is 2A. D plus 3D is 4D. Whole upon 2. Numerator में 2 taken common. What do I get? A plus 2D. It is the third term. So yes, any term in an arithmetic progression is always the arithmetic mean of its succeeding and preceding terms. आगे और पीछे वाले terms का arithmetic mean होता है. So in general, I can say, if A and B are any two consecutive terms of an AP, then the arithmetic mean AM of them is A plus B upon 2. A and B are any two consecutive terms of an arithmetic progression. Then the arithmetic mean will always be A plus B upon 2. This is arithmetic mean. Let's see a geometric progression. A, AR, AR square, AR cube, AR power 4. Right? So अब हम क्या करते हैं? We will take the square root of first and third term. Let us see what happens. Square root of A into AR square, that is A square R square ka square root. What do I get? AR. What is it? The second term. So this is the geometric mean. Now second और fourth term का geometric mean, third term आना चाहिए. So square root of the product of second and fourth term. AR into AR cube. What do I get? A square R power 4 square root AR square. This is the third term. So yes, it is the geometric mean. So what do we conclude from this? We conclude that if A and B are any two consecutive terms of a GP, then their geometric mean is equal to under root of AB. Okay? A and B are any two consecutive terms of an AP, then their arithmetic mean will be A plus B upon 2. If A and B are any two consecutive terms of a geometric progression, then the geometric mean GM will be under root AB, right? So arithmetic mean and geometric mean. Let us find out the relationship between these two. So arithmetic mean is a plus b upon 2. Geometric mean is equal to under root ab. Now we'll try to find out the relationship between these two. I'll do one thing. I'll consider am minus gm. So if geometric mean is greater in magnitude as compared to arithmetic mean, so am minus gm should be negative. And if geometric mean is lesser in magnitude as compared to the arithmetic mean, then am minus gm should be positive. Let's see what it turns out to be. A plus b upon 2 minus under root ab. I can take 2 as LCM. So 2 as LCM. 2 goes one time. 1 into a plus b is a plus b. 1 goes 2 times minus twice under root ab. Okay. See children, I can write a as under root a whole square plus b as under root b whole square minus twice. Under root ab can be written as under root a into under root b whole upon 2. Now if you closely observe, under root a can be taken as x, under root b can be taken as y. X square plus y square minus 2xy. X minus y whole square. Right? So it means it is under root a minus under root b whole square upon 2. Right? Now for every a comma b belongs to r plus, when a and b are both positive, ये पॉजिटिव होंगे तभी तो अंडर रूट ए और अंडर रूट बी रियल होगा, अदरवाइज वो कॉम्प्लेक्स हो जाएगा. राइट? सो वी नो दैट अंडर रूट ए माइनस अंडर रूट बी होल स्क्वायर इज ऑलवेज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0 unless b is equal to a or a is equal to b. This will always be non-zero number. Positive हो या negative हो. Suppose b is greater than a, so under root a minus under root b will be negative. But what do you have? Whole square. So under root a minus under root b whole square will always be greater than 0. So numerator is greater than 0. What is denominator? 2. 2 is already greater than 0. So this is a positive quantity. Under root a minus under root b whole square divided by 2. This is a positive quantity. Positive quantity. So am minus gm turns out to be positive. Thus we conclude that arithmetic mean is greater than geometric mean. Right children? So we'll extend the topic in the next class. Till then just go through it.